Welcome back, everyone. Alrighty, we're going to do some Minecraft, and we're just going to play on the survival seed for a bit. Oh yeah, back during the whole little game where I was pretty much just messing with random realms and joining them. There we go. Alright, let's do it. I mean, it's not a perfect world, but it was like what I called it back in the day. Sorry, stream was a half hour late. I'm trying to figure out how to get my hunger to stop, so I had some peanut butter real quickly. Oh, dude, I can't. I don't got PS Plus. I'm still too broke for it. I'm streaming from now until 9 o'clock, and then I'm cutting the stream to go do some other stuff. I still need to go get a few other things. Like right now, I've been trying to take over this area. So this area is under my base. Problem is, I need some better lighting. A while back, we did some wither fights. The problem was, though, died way too much. I don't even know what happened to all my gear. Like right now, I'm trying to rebuild it all. Because we ended up fighting a bunch of withers. You know, I really want to get a hold of my buddy Chewy. I'm so tempted just to start another world and try again. So I feel like this one's gotten a little too big. Like, we beat the Ender Dragon 12 times. We have farms. We have lots of stuff. We have someone's build over there that I've been working on getting rid of. I mean, we did a quadruple wither fight on one live stream with me, Riot, Crazy J, and a few other people. I had a huge villager farm here before, but I got rid of it in order to try and just downsize a little bit. Looks nice, though. I suppose there's other worlds that I could, if I got my PS Plus, I could get them active again. There's Chewy's house. Let me show you Chewy's place. So that's crazy. So I got rid of Molten's old place, because I don't remember who that is. I got too many editors to remember. Here's Chewy's home. You know, I was trying to decide whether or not to make like a hidden compartment here. And he's got this little area here. But I try not to snoop too much. There was something that Chewy was making for me a while back, because everyone kept getting into my things, so I wanted to separate from the group a little bit and build somewhere else. So Chewy tried hooking me up with a house. Chewy was an amazing builder. We were trying to make a compound in the game. And I remember where it was, too. I remember everything about every map we ever went to. There it is. I miss my buddies. I've been trying to get a hold of a lot of them. I've started to rebuild a lot of friendships after everything happened. And I remember I used this to mark things. We were trying to level out the area, like flatten it out more, terraface it. Chewie was an amazing builder. We never got around to finishing it because I ended up losing contact with everyone. But yeah, this is how far we had to dig it down before. I just wanted to hang out with my friends and have fun. Oh yeah, I used the quartz to like even everything out, to like do an outline. Alright, sounds good, man. I feel like I should have been a better friend to a lot of people. There are also people that I used to affiliate to that I feel like I should have been worse to. People that really took advantage of my kindness, and when I stopped being their doormat, they started acting like jerks. So I've done people pleasing. I am me, and that is all I am. Alright. The potato gods. I remember those. I even fixed up Jay's basement a little bit for him. I expanded it more. Create new world. Oh, I need PS Plus. I forgot. Advanced. All right. We'll start on peaceful. Hmm. This is amazing. And look, there's a cactus flower right there. Camel. Alright, so we start off with a very impressive and very nice spawn. Primarily because the desert biome is like my favorite biome. Man, I wish I spawned in this in hardcore. Why don't I? Dude, hardcore desert survival? Okay, heck yeah. Okay. Grab the code here. We'll see if it works for a hardcore. And then I'll save it for later. Because I want a normal one and I want a hardcore one. Create. Hardcore. Alright. Advanced. Show coordinates days played. Alright, hold on. Negative 1530. Negative 1530. 109855. 109855. 1187. 87. 98400. Alright. Let's see if it works. 38. Load game, load. You are so slow. I swear, it's getting slower, which means a PS5 Pro might be something they're trying to push. Stop shoving it down my throat. I don't want your PS Pro. Alright, there we go. Let's have some fun for a bit now. Because I'm not going to stop the stream and restart it. We'll do that tomorrow afternoon, or stream for when I'm next. Because I work tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and I'm still waiting on a call back from some of these jobs I applied to. If none of them respond, that's on them. Honestly, I'm just looking for something to even out my hours. I got to do something soon, so I don't go back to hurting people to make money. It's not okay. Killing isn't okay. I learned that the hard way. Hello. Welcome back, Johnny. Let's have some fun for a bit with this. Let's see. Nice, I got one too. It is in my gun locker with my body armor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Do, 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 do. Let me find some armor. Hey, yo, you know I need that armor today. And you know what's for show is this guy. Do 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 do. Let's hunt for it. Let's look for the treasure map. Looking for the target. Looking for the southern trap. And we know that it is here. Low to that. It's a desert pyramid. Yeah, boy. Let's get it good. Let's get it good. Yeah. Rangor Pit. Yeah, I've been applying to other jobs. So I'm trying to find more work. Yeah, this could be a nice little hardcore seed. I'm glad I made a hardcore version of it. Oh yeah, I've been told it is. Alright. Let's see. Grab this, grab that. There we go. Yeah, I remember hearing about it being like a really rare block. This could be like a really fun hardcore seed. Because I like desert survival challenges. And this is a pretty big desert. Compared to what I usually find, of course. I'm sure there are some seeds that are just nothing but a desert, but you'd have to like have someone code it for you on Java, probably. Or you'd have to find like search through countless seed sites. 2 lodestones, diamond axe. This is cool. Let's see, how close will we be to something like this? I mean, I'm more just having fun exploring right now. I suppose I could just turn on cheats, give myself some armor, and just run around for a little bit, just have some fun. But nah. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, now actually I need to. Hold on, because this is more just a horsing around seed. Before the hardcore thingy. Elytra. Rocket. I just want to explore a little bit. I'm even going to turn my render up to the max. Video. Alright, hold on. This is going to be... Yo! Okay, this is a big desert. Alright, so let me... So, I spawned in on this little plot over here. I spawned in right here. I have my render low because of lag, for obvious reasons. You have a desert island here. This is just for pure exploration. Just for fun. A mangrove, that's cool. So yeah, I mean, the desert's pretty big. Like, I like big deserts in the game. Primarily because you have fun little villages. I mean, look at this. I can make a sphinx here, bro, in hardcore. Hey, Diamond Speed, welcome back. It's been a while, man. How have you been? I've been good. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be like a fun one to do hardcore on. I just was generating one just to have some fun. But I'm just going to explore a little bit. No, just enjoy a little creative toying around. Because there's some redstone contraptions I'd love to try. Look at how far this desert goes, bro! That's always good to hear. I'm happy to hear you're doing well. Dude, look at how large this desert... Dude, I could create some crazy stuff. So I've been looking into more redstone stuff lately. A mesa. Okay, I gotta ask, like, how big? It's like a lot of stuff. Like, I know that they added like oh, let me check it. GH. Oh, I can't because I'm not in creative. Hold on. Slash game mode. Is it 3? Or is it C? Alright. Dried gas. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Because, like, building with a dried gas is supposed to be the funnest thing ever. Look at this! Just a random pillar. I wonder. Hold on. Yeah, let's try some TNT. Imagine having to excavate a ruined portal. Looks to be something interesting, I see. Pretty much I just was flying around. I was originally just going to do it like actual trying to survive. But then when I saw how big the desert expanded, I just had to explore and creative. So this is going to be hardcore stream either tomorrow afternoon or Saturday afternoon. Because morning streams are Neverwinter and then afternoon streams are random games. But usually after I figure out like a game that I like, I usually stream it. I was going to go for my hike today, but it was just muddy out. Oh, trail ruin. So I have a few different goals here. So my first goal is to get... Alright, so let me explain this first. Alright. Few months, and you always still remember who I am. I thought you'd have forgotten ages ago. Yeah, I got the part of my brain with the memory problems slowly started to get healed. It's still not perfect, but it's getting there. So my goal is to have a happy gas. All right. So over near the spawn, there was a few different things. So my first goal is going to be to secure a foothold, which was over near spawn. So I think it's back this way, actually. Hold on. Yeah, this desert's big. Like, I don't even know where spawn is. Like, look at that. That's another village. Is this it? No, this is another temple. I feel like it's back a little more. I'm trying not to screenshot any of this. The temptation is real, like with how big this desert is. But I'll save that for my hardcore challenge. Right there. Okay. So my plan is to excavate and secure this area right here. So my plan is to secure it and get something like a happy gas, and then just build it up slowly. Then go over here and rebuild this nether portal and try and set up a few different farms. So let me show you a few that I actually want to try out. So the first one is an auto chicken farm, which I think everyone knows what that is. Let's see here. Redstone. This. Um, th- um, where is it? Hold on. This, that. Um, quartz. Q. There we go. Quartz. So I'll just use that randomly. Sticky piston. It's a content creator that I'm watching that does a lot of redstone. And then a trap door. Pretty much what the guy does is this. He just lever. And then the other way you do it is you go down here. I don't know how he does it. Hold on. Huh. Do I have a mic? Oh, hold on, I can't fully read that. Give me a moment. I'll check what the message says. Do you have a... Oh, yeah, I do. I don't play it as often because I played it for a bit, but I found out that the Java community is a little more toxic than like my friends on Bedrock. But yeah, I used to be on Hypixel. I made some friends, but I just didn't really click with them as well as I did with my other buddies. Let's see. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I need to look at the guy's guide or something. Or maybe there's something I'm messing up here? Maybe I need a comparator or something? Comparator. Redstone repeater and comparator. Well, pretty much I'm just trying to figure out how redstone works. There we go. Huh. Well, it's supposed to do something. I was asking because I was going to switch Minecraft Hunger Games on Java. Yeah, it stressed me out a lot. That's why I'm not on PC anymore for Minecraft Java. I tried to be. I tried to maintain friends, but there was a lot going on that made me more uncomfortable in the end. It was just really bad all around. The game was amazing. I'm not saying the game was bad. Like, just the community was pretty bad. I don't understand how a lot of these redstone builds even work. I heard about another content creator, Mumbo Jumbo, that does a lot of redstone. I might look for him at some point. So that could actually be really good. I got to see his like vault build in like a YouTube shorts from someone. It looked really cool. But yeah, pretty much what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this a little bit more interesting. Obviously, I have to look at a guide for it. Nice, David. That's really good. Yeah, dude, this desert's massive. Nice. So that's the desert you saw me at before I went creative. Like, there's the original village. There's spawn. Nice. I like lime green. It's a nice color. I like it for carpets. So there's spawn right there. Then you run over to this village, and there's this. And then the desert. Let me just equip this. I'm littering in Minecraft. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff. There's the pillager outpost. Oh yeah, I'm just exploring for tomorrow. So this desert goes on for a while, and I like that. Because desert biomes are one of my favorite ones. Especially with the newer updates that are coming out, it's going to get extra interesting and extra good. It makes me wonder, though. Should we, or would it be cheating? Oh yeah, it's on. I've seen it. It looks really good. Like I'd love to see like the character actions, like running and stuff, get upgraded a little more. But also considering add-ons remove achievements, I try not to do them. What I would like for them to do, however, though, is like with Minecraft seeds to add like just like you have in Bedrock, or just like you have in Java, the milestones where like you do certain things in a new seed, you get a new milestone. Like I would like that as an option because that's like super fun. I'm Haribo. Smallest mesa. There's another mass one over there, but still. But But yeah, I'm really excited. I've also been applying for more jobs. I've been trying to get a second job for the summer. You know, considering it's like really warm out, and I'd like to be able to do some stuff. We got like a whole jungle here. This could be fun. Look at this. Whole jungle. I suppose I could get an add-on to start searching for stuff. Hold on, let me, I... Alright, let's see. I just want to see how big it is. Sadly, no, not yet. I've been trying to, but I'm not so lucky. See, my content can be on and off due to me suffering from creator burnout a lot quicker. And due to my ADHD, I'm constantly all over the place. So I can't stay in one place for very long or doing the same thing for very long, or I go insane. That's why it took me almost 3 years to deal with my YouTube burnout for Neverwinter. It's gotta be that village. Oh, yep, it is. Oh, yeah. Since my ulcer's pretty much gone and I've been just taking the last bit of my medicine, I've been doing pretty good. I wish I didn't lose so many friends during, like, you know, my injury phase, but also I'm kind of glad that I was able to weed out the problem friends. We had some fun with this. Hold up. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. Where are you at? I know I passed it, but I'm still going down. Down we go. Come on. There we go. You know, I wonder what would happen if we tried to build under the world. Hold on. What happens if I try this? Oh, you can't. It says minimum build height. Alright, we go up and cover this up real quick. But yeah, I've prioritized my health, and as much as it is like a little bit more boring, not having as many people to talk to, I am happy for the making a proper recovery. There we go. There you are. Alright, we're just going to explore for a bit. Alrighty, let's explore. How many libraries will they have? TN. Yep. I'm actually a lot happier now. There we go, game mode default. And then I do this. Well, let's start digging for clues. We have this eye armor trim. Cool. Slash effect at S night vision infinite. There we go. Oh look, bookshelves. Alright. What do they have? Let's find out. An eye armor trim again. I guess armor trims make your armor stronger? I've been told. You know, that makes me wonder something. What's the strongest armor you can get? Like, obviously it's netherite, but can you make it stronger? Like, what's the strongest armor trim? I mean, you could do netherite on netherite before. I don't know if you can still do that. Oh, they don't? I heard another content creator talking about it. What's the most stylish armor trim then? Oh, look, a spawner here, so we already know that this place could be fun in the end. Like, I could make a zombie spawner. I used to have a area where I would farm, like, zombies inside of one of these areas. So many corridors, bro. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. Hold on. I suppose we could just start filling this up with everything at this point. True, true. No, I've been considering getting into clothing design myself. Like IRL. I was originally going to go to college for game design, but then I found out that my past, since I wasn't really a smart kid growing up, primarily because all the medication I was on, I was not able to get that. I wouldn't be able to go. And I'd need to go and take the tests again, because even scoring a 1447 after I got older wouldn't really cover a lot of what I want to do. Since a lot of the colleges that I could go to for what I need require a perfect SAT score, unfortunately. And I gotta figure out the whole fees thing. Like, I really don't think college is that important, but I want to expand my intelligence farther. Alright, we're just searching. We're just searching for the proper thing, alright? We're pretty much just gonna do this until we find it, and then we'll blow it up. We'll see how big this place is. Some iron there. Who knows? We'll find it soon, guys. We'll find it soon. Have the meat. There you go. No floating torches. Wonder what Turtle's been up to. I haven't heard from him for a while. I tried getting a hold of him. Slash clear. No, not slash chat. Clear. There we go. Just so I don't have to keep going back and forth, alright? Yes, I think so. Oh, yeah, I feel you on that. The major reason I left my home state is because my family has a lot of positions in local, like, branching, to say the least. I don't want to say what their work is, but, yeah, I didn't want that life. So I made it an object to try and get away. I just wanted, a normal life. But my family didn't respect that. And it really upsets me, because, like, now I'm trying to do all this stuff and I can't figure it out. Like, I'm not going to be that lucky in the end. Don't worry, guys. We'll find the portal eventually. What the? Okay. So this is the thing. Alright, we'll find our way there naturally. Yeah. There's a bunch of like things that are going on. Like I can't even retake my ASVAB from what I or my SAT from what it was before due to my family's position in our home state, literally having access to mess with the what's it called? Right. Oh, my eyes are watering like crazy. The sorry, my brain is like fried from everything it's had to go through recently. The not oh, wait, is it SAT? Yes, SAT. I was thinking of something else. For some reason, my brain is still not fully awake because of all this heat. But yeah, my family's positions in powerful places pretty much make it near impossible for me to get away. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, having a life like that would be great." Believe me, it's not when every waking moment of your existence is defined by your family. It's terrible. It is a far cry from great. Especially when you get forcibly put on meds that you don't need in order to control you at a young age. Like, I didn't get to have a normal childhood. I got put in a basement, limited outside access, and then proceeded to be starved regularly. I literally smuggled food into my room so I wouldn't starve. Like it was terrible. Like pretty sure that's where my eating disorder comes from. And I couldn't leave until my siblings ended up being able to be in my other family members' care. So after they were taken care of, I finally got to leave because I at least knew they were safe. CPS didn't do anything. DDS didn't do anything. Nothing. I was trapped. That's why I'm against a lot of these groups because genuinely they don't help anyone. Very rarely they do. And I feel like maybe if they actually understood a lot of situations, they probably do more. But it isn't just them, it's lots of stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling. But the point is, like, I want to go to college, but there's been so much temperament that I gotta set up a whole new SAT account. I gotta do all that stuff, which it isn't that bad. I could just do it again, but they're like, oh, well, you can't do this because you graduated from outside of this current state, meaning that you need to use a address in their home state. How about no? How about no thank you? How about I don't want any affiliation to my home state or what I was put through there with justifiable reason? Like, I don't want to have an anxiety attack anytime I try to fill out a application for a college. Alright. We're not detonating it until we find the area we need. I'm just happy that things are a lot better now and I'm on my own. Mom held a government position, which is why she could get away with all this, and the police couldn't do anything. It's why I'm extremely anti-government. Despite the fact of my family holding a government position, I don't like it. Because I got to see the abuse of power firsthand. And it's a lot worse than people realize. Like, a lot worse. A lot of people think, oh, because you're born into it, you must be set, right? Nope. It is very bad because regular abuse is a very normal thing with that. And it's really unfortunate because, you don't... It's bad. It's got me traumatized where I'm getting choked up in words. Like, that's very rare. I don't try to use my trauma as a justification. I know a lot of people try to do that, but generally, I try to keep it balled up for my own personal reasons because I don't want people worrying. I just lost my grandmother cancer last month, or, well, not last month, but the month. It was the week before June. I just lost her to cancer, so my grandmother's gone. She was the only person I really had in my life, so, and I didn't even get to say goodbye because my car broke down. So it really hurt in the end, so I'm in a lot of pain right now. And the worst part is, it was my mom that decided to pull the plug in the end. No one could wait for me to come and say goodbye, and my dad lied to me. He's like, my car's in the auto shop. His car was not in the auto shop. I found out. He lied to me, and he thinks I don't know still. I still haven't brought it up to him. I don't know if I should. My entire family's sick in the head. I'm the only person that's tried to stem away from this whole crackpot criminal enterprise of theirs. Because I genuinely didn't want it. When I left, I have plans for everything. Like, I'm setting up like, when I get married, whoever I'm getting married to is getting power of attorney if I'm ever in a catatonic state. I'm making sure that I have life insurance policies. I'm making sure that I have everything. When I get my first place, I'm putting in security cameras for my safety and for my family's safety. I heard about these little turret things you can install in your house. They're non-lethal, so you can legally have them. And they're a really good option. Primarily because I just don't trust my family. Because when I have kids, I'm going to have to make sure that I set up like a system where, like, if something, God forbid, ever happens to me or my partner, that my parents do not get custody of them. I'm going to be doing lots of stuff to try and figure it out. I'm going to have lots of things set up in advance. I'm looking at grave plots. I'm trying to figure out things just in case, like, anything ever happens to me. My family would never have to, the person I'm going to marry, would never have to worry about a thing. Like, everything would be taken care of. Life insurance policy, everything. Like, it's rough. And I'm 28 and I have to think about this stuff. Because of how twisted my family is. Like, I know a lot of people come to YouTube to stream to make money. I come here just to have fun, to make videos. But a lot of the stuff that's coming up, I gotta get ready. Because I don't know how much more time I'm going to have. Especially since last time I went to Mass for my little sister's graduation, I nearly ended up dead again. I ended up having something done to my food, and I'm not going to say it was a poisoning, because I don't know what it was, but I will say that I literally had to spend 2 weeks with my body detoxing after that. I was in agonizing pain. It was terrible. It hurt like crazy, and I ended up being so sick that I literally had to take some medicine when I got home just to help myself. And I'm going to have to go back again. I don't even know what happened. I ate some food, and then suddenly my stomach went into knots and pain. Everything went to black, and then, I was twisting my stomach in pain, like something was in the food that shouldn't have been. Of course, it took a few bites, but yeah. End result was, it was not fun, so I'm trying to get enough money to move again. Heck, I even looked into witness protection if I testified against my family, if I could, like, get popped out fast, like, get out of there. Like, I even looked into that. That's how rough this is. I had to secretly sober up so my family wouldn't try and like ixnay me or handle me, as my family is Italian. So handle to us means something completely different. Kind of like whack to people around America is completely different to an Italian when we describe something being whack or whacked. I have to be careful. I've tried to find ways out. I genuinely have. I don't fully trust my family because they're all crazy. I'm paranoid, but I have a right to be paranoid. I mean, my mom openly admits to pulling the plug on my grandmother without waiting for me. And then literally when I'm out with my other grandmother, suddenly I eat something, something's in my food that makes me extremely ill and nearly drop. That leaves me literally barely with any energy or barely able to move for extreme amounts of time. And then I cough out blood on the drive home. Like, call me paranoid, but I'm still alive somehow. Like, I genuinely don't know. Something is not right here, and I don't think I need to be a rocket scientist to know that something shady went on while I was there, and that my little bit of caution is justified. A paranoid man is paranoid for no reason. A cautious man is paranoid for many reasons. It's dangerous. Yeah, it's pretty much just coverage in the need in case something horrible happens to me. This way there's plenty of evidence in case I go back to Massachusetts and get shot or killed or poisoned or something. Like, I already know how I want to be buried. I don't want to be cremated. I just want to be normal buried. Like, I want to find my own grave plot. Like, there's a lot of things I'm working on. You know, like, most people my age don't have to think about this, but when it gets down to it, it's pretty rough that I have to because of how dangerous my life is. That at any moment in time, someone could take me out for insurance money or something, and I wouldn't be the wiser on what's happening. I mean, most 28-year-olds have to deal with, like, figuring out how to pay bills or figuring out how to, like, the worst thing they have to deal with is, like, figuring out how to make their bills. I gotta figure out how to make my bills meet and not get off in the same day. It is not fun. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I realize how ridiculous it is to say out loud. And not because it's just, I can't. Like, words can't describe it. Like, how and why? So I'm extra cautious and careful. It's why I'm always tiptoeing. It's why I don't trust people. Because who knows who my family employed to hang around me to try to have me offed. I wasn't allowed to interact with anyone outside my house. From age freaking, well, as young as I was, up at the first time I interacted with anyone was when I was, believe, 17, and my family found out and they came over, snatched me up, and took me home. And then I hung out with people when I was 18, and then I was able to start trying to get off my pills secretly. It wasn't easy, especially since a lot of the pills that I was put on were an addictive type. Not very good. Doctors were doing stuff they weren't supposed to, which was really rough, which is why I don't trust doctors. It's messed up. Honestly, a lot of it sounds far-fetched. I don't even expect anyone to believe me on this matter, because I don't think anyone would ever believe this because it's just so crazy that I can't blame them if they don't. I mean, I wouldn't believe someone if I hadn't lived through this. I've seen people talk about this stuff on Reddit too, and honestly, a lot of people think, "Oh yeah, this got to be fake." Nope, there are some seriously sick and twisted people out there. That even if it's family, they don't care. All they see is dollar signs. Don't worry, guys. We'll find the portal eventually. Yep. There it is. Alright. Alright, should we blow it or should we try to find another area, huh? I'm backing up. No. Guys, hold on. Oof. Portal run. Nope, it's not done. It's not nearly done. What did that say? Yeah, it's definitely crazy. Sorry, it doesn't pop up the full messages, so I have it opened on my phone too. But yeah, it's definitely really insane. I wouldn't wish this kind of life on my worst enemy. I mean, I have personal problems with, like, I think it's called body dysmorphia, where literally you're, like, self-conscious about how you appear to others. And then I guess my grandmother had some genetic stuff too, which I'm kind of worried that I might get or might pass down to my kids. Where I guess, like, your skin kind of changes complexion. I've noticed that I have something similar to it. I really hope it. I think it's called lupus or something, but I don't know. It might be something else. So I know my grandmother had lupus also. But yep, it pretty much exploded up into here. Oh, ready. Let's put me in spectator now. Uh-oh. Let's see. Look at how pretty that looks. Holy moly. What's this? Zombie spawner. Oh, trial chamber? Is it a big one or a small one, though? Teacher family stuff. But the reason is. True, true. I mean, perhaps I can offer a bit of advice on that. Yeah, trial chambers are pretty cool. I like them. Perhaps I can give some advice. What are you hoping to study? And depending on certain issues, you might be able to if it's cost, you can look into tuitions, grants. If you're still in high school, you could try to see if you can. If actually, are you in your last? No, because it's summer. So if it was your last year. So if you're in your senior year, you could try to go for a sport grant or a college grant from sports or certain things. There's lots of programs you can get into also. You can also get a job as a janitor, and usually college is covered. I've been told, but I could be wrong. That could be a misconception passed through word of mouth. So I definitely suggest googling that. So if it's a cost thing, or if it's just family are moving, maybe looking into college dorms. Definitely prioritizing your education is a big part of day to day life. I can understand, it's scary and difficult. There's lots of things that can help you out though with grants, tuitions. If you're worried about not being able to cook or finding work, colleges usually offer work that you can do while you're there to earn a paycheck, as well as cooking tutorials online. I actually have a playlist I use personally to cook, look learning new recipes. I'm actually looking into community college right now to go back and get my SAT done. So I was looking at Harvard because they were going free, but then I found out there might be some hidden costs, which I hate when there's hidden costs to things. Why can't everything just be upfront and forward? Yeah, we have a trial chamber over here near spawn. It's under this, what looks to be a forest biome. Definitely one thing I have been looking for, though, is an ancient city. Hmm. Boop, 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 boop. Whee! Yep, there's a trial chamber right there underneath the village. See if we go up right here. Go up, go up, go up. The village should be right there. Wonder how big this trial chamber is. Let's find out. I'm definitely going to get netherite before I go anywhere. Powdered snow. Well, if I do, what does it say? Let me read it. Well, if I do study, I would still take a while, still 3 more years. Oh, that's perfect then. But I kind of need to think about it right now because my stepdad lost a job more than a year to work in a different country. But my stepdad and mom are also, so now. Well, technicality. Crosspoint. So one of the things is you can actually, if one of your family members, whether a grandparent or something, you can request to stay with them. They can file for emergency custody or just transfer of, like parental oversight in your home country if you're looking to continue in college there. As for what you're doing, definitely shoot for a valedictorian. So valedictorian is actually really good. You can get good scholarships across seas. There's a lot of other things too. Sports like lacrosse and soccer. So if you do lacrosse and soccer, you could probably be looking at maybe like an additional 10 to 15,000. Participate in things like spelling bees and school council. That can usually. There's a lot of stuff that I learned in later years that honestly I probably wish I had knew sooner. So that's why I'm happy to like offer this advice. So I like helping people. So like one of the things you can do is like spelling bees, class councils, different events, sports. Usually you can get up to two sports scholarships. If I'm correct, it might be more. I don't know, but I remember hearing something about it being limited to two. That might vary area to area. So lacrosse and soccer are two very easy sports to get a scholarship in. Oh, sorry. For UK, it's football. So, you know, lacrosse or football or cricket, things like that. Those actually carry good scholarships. There are different like programs in. So in America, we have like a program where it's pretty much like where you can do some catch up on scholarship. They'll check your basic intelligence IQ from there. I don't know if you guys have SATs there, but it's similar to that where they'll like do a basic IQ test. Let me think. Another thing is, let me think. Where else can you get scholarships? Certain programs have scholarships, but I don't know how you get valid for them. Certain tests, I would think, with bonus questions and answers. Definitely shoot for like higher grades if you can. Valedictorians usually get about a $10,000 scholarship. Uh, Definitely like look into it more. But yeah, there's lots you can do to actually get help with that and stay where you're at if you need. I mean, it's personal preference. I'm not saying that's like what you got to do, but I'm just saying like that's like an option to help out. Because I know how difficult it can be moving, and that when you're like trying to graduate, and how it can be difficult to get adjusted to a new area. Like I feel that like it can be difficult to adjust with a lot of things, especially like school when you're trying to carry over like credits for college. Maybe that is the case. That could be good. I mean, if your mom's staying and you're trying to stay there to get your education done, that's a good option. Sorry, I missed that last part. Sometimes I miss some of the. I'm not a strong reader. It's actually what I'm working on right now is trying to learn how to read better. But yeah, definitely don't limit yourself just because of some family stuff. Um, I would assume that you said you're in UK, so like your mom could definitely find work. There's lots of jobs over there that are required to hire people of a single status, especially if they are a someone with a child. Usually, I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly. I know that the UK actually has like stuff to help with that. Oh, Switzerland. Oh, Switzerland's a very nice country. Oh no, you're good. I might have misread it or something. I got bad eyesight too, so I might have misread something. I I'm not very good with like geographical stuff. Also, American education system. Am I right? Half our schools look like a PUBG match. Oh, all right, let's see. But yeah, if I recall correctly, Switzerland, I believe, does actually have scholarships for cricket matches. I heard it from a foreign exchange when I was in high school. Very nice girl. She was German though. I don't know much on like the whole culture and whatnot. I was very shy and nervous because of my home life, so I didn't have any friends. So when I interact with people, I remembered like everything they told me. Or go for university. Oh, kind of like the vocational. So here we have a vocationals in high school. Sadly, our education system is pretty divided on public and private schools. The vocationals do something similar to that, where they start like getting experience in their field. That's actually really good. Yeah, I definitely say follow your dreams, get work towards a better education. I definitely feel like this is a an opportunity you should not miss. This will definitely help you a lot in the future. We need more people with higher IQs too. I feel like our education systems like around the world should definitely work on a lot more. Like I feel like the American education system should definitely invest a little bit more in security at this point. Freaking at least one officer at every building to start with. Let's see. They definitely should encourage. There's a lot that can be worked on. I don't know it all off the top of my head, but I remember I was thinking about it a lot. I was like, there's a lot that could have been done better. Like, we should have started learning foreign languages when we were like in like grade school. But you don't learn around here. You don't learn a foreign language until you're at least in high school. Like, I feel like they should probably start teaching that stuff by like fourth grade. There we go. We're gonna see where we go. All right, there we go. Let's go this way. Grades depends on. True, true. It's a personal preference. I completely get you on that. All right, let's see where this thing brings me. And there's always education later down the line. There we go. Okay, let's move. Welcome to the nether, when you know it's better. Is there another song? Oh, yeah. That was actually what I was planning to go to college for, too. Though the colleges in America are, like, really expensive. I can't go abroad because that costs more. Can I build under it? I cannot. We build over it, though. Let's find out. I am hunting days. Nothing stops me. Oh, it's a tiny gas. Look at them. Look at them go. What are those? There we go. True, true. Oh, they made it so you can't build on top anymore. No game. Why, Microsoft? Why? You're so creative. Look at them. Look at them. You know, we wonder what these were. before. And these are gas skeletons. They are. They are very adorable. I'm actually going to head back to the overworld real quickly. The best way to... Whoop, there we go. Out the way, Thor. Big Steve. But yeah, I have lots of redstone builds. I could actually, if I could install some of my old builds, I would love to show some of them off. I'd have to get like PS Plus back at some point, but I could actually show some of them off real quickly. Let me show you one of my seeds I'm actually pretty happy with. I started the stream off of this one. This winter, I'm going to be doing World of Warcraft streams. I'm just trying to get more money because I wanted to go see someone for a bit. You know, but it's difficult because they're way far away. Like they're down south. Me and her talked about moving to possibly one of the European countries if things get really bad here, but we probably won't in the end. Because to get like citizenship there, even if the U.S. collapses, would be too difficult, probably. And the only way I'm leaving the U.S. is if it collapses, because if we try to leave early, we have to pay them, like... I was the same way with my siblings. I started taking care of myself. Before that, my mom was constantly out of the house, so I ended up, like, making myself cereal when I was on my, like, dinner on my own, or climbing onto the cabinet so I could get cereal so I could eat breakfast. My mom didn't like how intelligent I was at such a young age. I don't know if that's why she started putting me on those pills. It was messed up. But, yeah. That's really good, though. Whoa! Dude! They updated the ender chest. Hold on. That wasn't glowing before. Hold on. How do I check, like, behavior packs? Because I don't think I have any active. Look at that. They changed it. The eye didn't glow before, I don't think, right? I don't have any texture packs active, I don't think. How do I check? Yeah, nothing's active. That's my natural texture pack. Okay, I didn't think so. That must have been in the new update. Give me one second, hold on. Ugh, sorry, I sneezed. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That explains it, because I have Vibrant Visuals active right now. It's like the water's been enhanced. Oh yeah, you can see Turtle's little farm over there. You know, we could probably fly over to it if I have some stuff. I could probably give a more proper tour here if I have an Elytra sitting somewhere. Let's see. There's the beacons. We did a lot of wither fights. Here, hold on. Let me put these back in a block form. That ain't it. Let's see. That'll do. Alright. There we go. Oh, there's my elytra. Mending and unbreaking. Alrighty. We had someone that stole 36 elytras off the server. We still don't know where those are. I'm pretty sure they're in someone's ender chest, probably. I wish they could add that, so I could just go into offline people's ender chests, just check, and see who the thief was that kept taking all our stuff. And then Turtle had a glitch death, which was very funny. Though I don't think he was laughing as much. We lost another 14 elytras that way. We had someone take a bunch, then we had Turtle holding them all, then he fell into the void, losing the rest. So legit, anything that's left right now is just purely because reasons, and that's all I have for that. Oh yeah. I went a little above and beyond with it. I guess technicality right now, I could try and like, let's put... There we go. I gotta make some paper. Let me give you a proper tour. So that's Turtle's house. That's this little ice one. We don't know whose house this is, because they never put a label on it. Then you have Turtle's mob farmer up here. Man's put a lot of things, like, active. Like, he had an auto smelter. He had this. He had this. He had a lot of things he was doing. And there's this chicken turtle. This horse turtle. Mans was very active up here. Bro was scouting for something, I guess. Turtle was just being Turtle. Then this was something Chewy was working on. Chewy was making this for me because I wanted to get away from everyone because everyone kept stealing my things. So he decided to try and make me a little bit of a house where I'd notice if people were snooping. We had a whole setup of beacons over here for Chewy to work with. That's where all the 6 beacons were. So I removed them from the village to work on things for a bit. Then we had other members that, honestly, I won't mind talking about too much in the stream because they're gone now. So I don't mind. So you have Deathclaw's house here. We kicked him out of the group because he started a lot of drama with us. He spread so many rumors and so much trouble. He tried to get other members in trouble. Eventually, I had a recording come to me of some of the stuff he was saying behind others' back. It was... It was something else. Go down here. I'm assuming this was like his dungeon or something. A weirdo. Could have been his bedroom. I think someone came in here and just started destroying everything. This was his chest room. I remember that. There's his nether portal. Maybe this was his bedroom. I remember when he had a house on another server and we blew it up. after we kicked them out. It was like our way of getting rid of it. We also blew up like 3 other houses too. Hey, look, bats! Don't eat one. Who knows? Maybe Deathclaw started COVID. And then we get down to the next one we don't like. Demetrius. Yeah. Dimitri. He literally went into my villager farm and started killing things because I had too many villagers and it was annoying him. So he went in and just started slicing everyone up. He named them all these weird things. So I prepped something of my own. You ever heard a grown man shriek before? I heard 3 of them. As I proceeded to spawn a wither on top of them as they dug down trying to find a source of lag that was not there. I had put the wither inside of someone's home here, and when they all dug up, they saw a sign that says, "You dead," spelled D-E-D, and a wither health bar flops up as I run away. I unleashed pure anarchy on the server and did not stop. It then proceeded to attack Demetrius to the core, and then it finalized it when he said, "It's finally dead," and he ran up to it right here to just get blown up one more time. As the entire group bursts into laughter, we're all laughing at him. He proceeds to steal my netherite after I die to a wither fight and then throw it into a cactus. And if he's watching this, because I know he still watches my videos, yeah, I knew about that. I didn't care about the netherite, but it was definitely funny. There are days I want to just invite him back just to freaking watch him get bum rushed by a wither again. Just because of how sheerly funny it was. It was some Looney Tunes-esque traps. Speaking of Looney Tunes-esque traps, our friend Crazy's house here. Oh, let's talk about this guy. He doesn't play with me anymore. He's still my friends, but he doesn't play with me anymore because he had enough of my crap. So, pretty much this is his house. I actually reworked his basement a little bit. I expanded it, evened it out. It was just, before it was only like 4 long and it was oblong, so I evened it out for him, did it a little better. So when he comes back, he'll have a better area. I doubt he ever will. I also expanded, upgraded a lot of areas, moved my villager farm, replaced it. We had a guy named iMolten here. I removed his base, pretty much tore it down, got rid of it. I'm currently trying to replace it all right now. You know, because I didn't know what happened to him. I can't remember. So, we don't know whose home this was. There's no, like, visual of what it is. Like, we don't have names or anything. We have other random things. They had, like, a bridge over here, but I got rid of it. But I didn't want to destroy it because it was such a nice base in the end. We also got rid of my friend Panda's home, which was actually right behind here. It was right here, and I destroyed it. Oh, but back to Crazy. Pretty much what happened was I boxed him in a location. I did something here where I pretty much just made it so he had to press a button. So he walked up to press it thinking it was going to blow up his house. But I'm like, dude, no, it ain't going to blow up your house, man. And he presses it, and this man falls all the way to bedrock level and dies. I had also set up lava around him, burning all of his stuff. Because, I just wanted to be an added jerk on top of it back then. So, that's why I don't blame him for not hanging out with me. And then we have these guys. Ooh, these guys. I don't even know who owned this base. Probably some of Panda's friends or something. But we turned it into a bit of a villager area. I put up a bunch of paintings in a mod, but I got rid of the mod soon after and had to reload an old save. But yeah, these people had like a base here, so it was interesting. Let's head back up. We'll check out the next thing. Because one of Panda's houses was destroyed. But I don't think I never got around to like destroying the other one with her and Cloud. I was actually a little shocked finding this one because I didn't even know they had a second base up until I was just running around one day and I just saw like lights. Oh my gosh, I remember chasing Crazy with a freaking sword. The prophecy must be fulfilled. As I chased with a sword and Turtle came skeeting by on a freaking boat. That became an intro in some of my Neverwinter videos. Oh my gosh, it's scanning for a prank. Boom. I can probably find that. Hold on. That's like an old video of mine. I just realized that I might still have that on my channel. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. If it's still on my channel, I will definitely send it afterwards, but I turned it into an intro at one point. Oh my lord. I honestly missed my Neverwinter video, so I was happy to get back to it. Let me check here. No, it was definitely closer than 4 years ago. Alright.
Alright, welcome back, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I promised, we hit that like ratio. Okay. Alright, welcome back.
Yeah, I have it on an intro right here for one of my videos. I'll definitely send it through later on.
As I promised, we hit that like ratio.
I'm actually just curious now, like, if this was the one where I introduced a lot of my pranks, or if this is just my first intro. I just realized how cringy that intro is, looking back at it now. Whew. But yeah, there was like a lot of funny things. I actually have a lot of them in shorts. Like the time I chased Silent around with a mini nuke launcher, I caused his entire console to crash. It was funny. It was a funnier time where I used to do this stuff and just chase my friends around and torture them. Oh, is that it? Hold up. No, this was something Turtle did. I remember this. I remember it was the one of the things I started looking for. Because I started looking for lights. Oh, right there. We're watching you, TJ. Huh. TJ and pandas. Who freaking did that? This has turtles screaming all over it. So did Turtle know and I didn't, or did I just forget? Like, I know that they came in and, like, there's a lot of things I got taken or destroyed. Lagging like crazy though. Holy moly. We have had this world since the pandemic, so it was well before. It was like probably around 2019. I had this world started, so it's been about 6 years. Hey, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. But yeah, then there's like my house. So my house is pretty much just like it's through the tunnel. The tunnel is also part of Crazy's Crosswalk. It's something I've been working on. Um, but welcome, Crossfat. Nice to have you here. Did I pronounce the name right? I do apologize if I mispronounced that. Let me pull up the stream chat again. But this is my house. So right now I'm still working on it because like I had a friend that was living in this room and I buried up his area pretty much. Because, you know, not with the group anymore. It was some big old PlayStation clan that I was trying to be nice to. But when they all started acting like jerks, you know, I just couldn't take it anymore. Among other reasons, too. Just drama that I did not want to deal with. I started distancing myself from people like that. But we had, like, my light switches. I have a lot of this stuff here. I actually was getting ready to work on working my obsidian room and trying to reseal it. See, it was like that. I like redstone stuff, so I actually have a light switch here. And if I recall correctly, my other switch should be right around there. We go. Leading to my other hidden area down here. I had hidden bases for days. Like, I would make hidden areas just to make hidden areas because I was so obsessed with them. There was no purpose to this room. It just existed. It never had a purpose. Like, that is it. Just, its whole purpose was just, it existed. Before it worked with the light switch, but I wanted to separate it. And then I added this room down here with a checkered pattern recently. And I wanted to make something a little bit nicer looking. And then if I go down here, and I go down here, I set up a bubble elevator. So this brings me up to the top floor of my mine shaft, which is something I was going to work on later on. Because it actually passes by Chewy's house, which is actually in a neighboring tunnel. Water that I used for the elevator. Then if I were to go down here, take this bubble elevator, and then go over here, this leads to my mine shaft, which is rather blinding, to say the least. Like, I've actually made a copy and walked into a wall, up, like, into the ceiling above it in Spectator. This thing extends. Like, there was a reason we had 6 beacons. Do any of the OG players still play, or is it different people? A lot of the OGs are still in contact, but we don't really play. Primarily because a lot of people do their own things. So Crazy is currently like, I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's just kind of doing his own thing. You know, he's got a right to do that. I don't hold anything against anyone for that. So Crazy's doing his own thing right now. I think he stopped hanging out with me because I trolled him too much, which, you know, fair. I was a bit of a wild card. You know, I drove the poor man nuts. Extreme, which I believe had a fishing shack. I don't fully remember where it is, but I'll try to remember real quickly once I've just done filling this in. I noticed during this whole like election cycle, a lot of my friends have stopped talking to me, which I kind of feel bad about. You know, because not like I chose, not like I don't know. It makes me kind of sad too. Like I was laughing at like some of the the comments the dude was making was kind of funny. Like invading Canada was the most far fetched and outlandish thing. So of course I'm gonna laugh at that because it's the most dumbest thing in the world. Like who wants to mess with Canada? Who has beef with the Canadians? Seriously. No one. They make good maple syrup, as my one friend said. He's actually Canadian. He's funny. I mean, I've actually met people from the Canadian government. Like, my buddy was actually dating one. She was a bit cuckoo, but, you know, to each their own. I don't judge, man. I don't judge. You do you. But it's funny, you know? Like, I feel bad because a lot of my friends don't talk to me now because I made so many jokes about all this. You know, because I was trying to keep everyone smiling, you know? And maybe they just have been busy. I know Extreme is expecting a kid soon, so maybe that's it. Chronix, like, not around, but he never really played Minecraft with us. He's more of our Fallout buddy. But yeah, pretty much I've just been trying to even it out more. Before my tunnel just led straight down, but now I'm just altering it a bit. Now I want to make it look nicer, make more sense, you know, things like that. Get some mine carts up and running, possibly. There's another bat there. There's like a lot of stuff. So there's the obsidian, so that means that the thing is right here. But yeah, there's lots of different things. Like right now, this leads up into another area which I'm working on, but I haven't lit it up yet. Then it leads over here to another area which is going to be built up later on. This leads to Chewy's house. I remember because I accidentally dug through it when I got lost one day. I had accidentally dug into his home, and the man was just like, what the personally, hard toss-up. I haven't really been enjoying many games lately, but Neverwinter's definitely climbed to the top of my list again. Though a game that I'm definitely looking forward to playing is GTA 6. But all the delays have definitely made it a little bit more difficult. I was looking into Guild Wars 2. I got it added to my library on my Steam account. I had a viewer a while back that requested me to actually play it, but I didn't know what games they'd want me on, so after a little bit, I was just, having fun with it. I had to get my PC fixed up and a lot of things, so I couldn't play it before, but I was able to get it. But personally, favorite game right now that I'm looking forward, like that is actually out, Hardcore World of Warcraft. It's got to be that because like it's really fun to play it. It's infuriating, so I only play it for a month on and off, but it's definitely got to be on my top favorites. Maybe it's the nostalgia from when I was a kid. Oh yeah, this person, someone named Ray or something like that, or a Raven. This was one of Panda's friends, and pretty much we just picked this place clean. The others destroyed it. I tried building it because I wanted to turn it into something else. But, it might get destroyed. I don't know. I was having a bit of fun. I built a land bridge, over. Extreme's house should be over here. There's a horse over there that I tamed. Oh yeah, I destroyed it because I was trying to give him a proper home. He had like a little dirt shack. I wanted to give him something closer to the village, That way he could like hang out with us. I suppose I could give a proper tour of Chewie's home. So this is Chewie's house. Pretty much, I don't know what he was working on. I know they had a whole area hollowed out under here. I filled it in because I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure if it says or not. That was like more recently, so he wasn't around for that. Like I've tried contacting Chewie. I've added him on Discord and on PlayStation. I'm trying to, unbreak the bridges. That I stupidly burnt when I was being an idiot. I genuinely messed up with a lot of my friends. I'm trying to make amends with the ones that I did not do right in the end. I've tried. Some people just don't respond or disappear. Like when I join a Crazy, he doesn't respond or anything. He's usually AFK, which I know that's just a timing basis. There's a lot of things I'm trying to make right. I'm trying to do good. But yeah, pretty much most of the members are clumped up here. There is a bigger server, which is our realm. But in order to show that, that would take a little while longer. Remember I was making a bridge, or... Oh yeah, the road there. What's that? I don't remember this. Who the... What the... What? I genuinely don't remember this. I didn't even know this was here. I know that I've been saying, I know certain things, but, like, this... What? Okay, that's a little odd. So this is a sign someone was building out farther. Let's see what else we can find here. So I remember... What? Okay, so... Man, I can't keep tabs on all members at all times. I will say this. So, did someone ever come here? Loot this? No, no one ever did. What the what? Okay. Wait, there's a levitating structure? Oh, this is when I got lost in the nether. I actually had to build out. I was with my cousin. Wait, does this mean the war zone is nearby? Oh my gosh, you guys are in for the story of your life. Because I actually destroyed my cousin's house because he was never getting back on Minecraft with us. Since his house was a constant fight between him and Crazy. Oh no, I already answered the question about like my favorite game. It's Hardcore World of Warcraft. Oh, look at this. Ain't this neat? Some generation glitches I didn't even know about. What was your question? Did it not get sent or something? Or oh, was it about the OG players? If it was a question about the OG players, I answered that one also. That a lot of the members don't really play anymore. Everyone's gone to do their own thing. Let's see. So Crazy doesn't really play games with us anymore, primarily because he's doing his own thing. Uh, Chewy, I'm trying to rebuild contact with. Shadow and Silent are both on PC now. Well, Shadow's on. Oh yeah, so Oni Shadow is on PC now. Um, Silent no longer plays video games. I just got bored of them. No, it's understandable. You know, as you get older, your tastes change. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Who else? So I'm trying to find my way back to base. Turtle no longer talks with me. I haven't heard from him. I don't know if I did something to upset him or it was the factor that the group splitting up, just proved to be too much. I know Turtle was looking for work last I checked. Actually, if I recall, he didn't even have internet. Things had gotten pretty rough where he was. Some torches randomly? I think these were for me. I found someone's little secret stash over here, I think, at one point. Yep, there's the war zone. Believe me, this plains was looking a lot more evened out prior to that. But yeah, pretty much there's a lot of things that happened. Let me think. Bolton, I lost contact with. I think I removed him because he took video games too seriously. And Matri we kicked out because he just caused too much drama. We didn't want him around anymore. Well, I didn't want him around because the amount of drama he caused was just too stressful. Panda sadly started acting out, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. Primarily, they just hung around us because their parents kept saying, "Hey, can you guys just play the video game with them? Just keep them busy." Which honestly should have been like a red flag, like no. But I was too nice at the time, and I was too kind. So that's on me for being a people pleaser. What was the message? What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't think so. YouTube auto mod is stupid, and sadly it doesn't show it on my PC, on my phone. Um, are you asking to join, or are you asking for to? Oh yeah, try it in all caps. Because YouTube auto mod is stupid, and I don't know how to disable it. So, or try spacing it out in like in little paragraphs. Like, try putting it in multiple messages. I'm just going to check real quickly. Something else. Let's find some copper real quick. Hold on. I don't think you've sent it. I still haven't received it. Oh, what is my Discord? Okay. Um, I think it pops in with my Oh wait, no, I don't have Nightbot set up for this. Hold on. I'll just grab the Discord. Actually, no, the Discord code should be in the description. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, the Discord code's in the description, man. You good, man? I was like, what is he sending? Is he sending something like swears or slurs or something? But yeah, after like all this other stuff, like, but yeah, pretty much I feel good, distancing myself. There's some people, I feel bad about. Like, I feel like I was too bossy towards Panda with telling them, like, be careful, because for some reason, I was too nice. I was really friendly with their parents, and I thought I was being a helpful person, but I was just being a nosy busybody. It's not how I'm supposed to, act with friends. I'm not supposed to tell them what to do. I'm supposed to just let them do their own thing and make their own mistakes. That's on me. Like, I'll openly admit, like, I messed up there. I shouldn't have been telling people who to hang out with. That wasn't right. Even if people they were hanging out with were trouble, that's for them to figure out. That ain't for me to explain to them. I got dragged into someone's bull crap, and it was just enough for me. Personally, I probably wouldn't add the person back because I don't want to bother anyone else. But I will acknowledge, where I messed up. But yeah, I've been having more fun with concrete and terracotta. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like I don't know a lot of trends, nor can I really afford any games. I mean, I'm barely affording groceries right now. But I am staying afloat. I'm keeping my head just above water with everything going on. That's still better than most. Oh yeah, but this was Turtle's house, I think, if I recall correctly. Oh, I remember Turtle and Panda used to try to kill each other all the time. It was so funny. And then Turtle tried to kill Crazy a few times because Crazy said something about plastic straws and turtles. Need to be new games, even if you want to do Minecraft or WoW, you still can still make a pretty neat income. True, true. I play hardcore WoW, but I just can't not play it consecutively. Which is why after my grandmother's funeral next month, so I'm actually going to be going to that, so I'll be gone for a few days. I'm going to go to that, and I'm going to come back. I can only go for 2 days though, because of work, and then I have to come back. All this has really caused a serious, like my grandmother's passing and everything. It's definitely caused some ripples with work. Like I'm trying to stay positive because I know they're going through a lot right now with business, and I'm risking losing my job because I have to leave for a funeral. Like I almost lost my job when I had to go to see the family because I had to leave early because of my grandmother's passing. Like it was definitely pretty rough. And I kept telling everyone, I really got to get back to my home state. And then everyone's like, oh, you can just come down for like a week. And no, I cannot just disappear. I'm the head driver. I have to be there. I know, it sucks. I mean, I'm only getting 6 hours a week. And they're like, come back, for, Saturday and Sunday. And now there's a customer that's like, oh, dude, I'm not even going to be able to leave because I just realized a customer changed their schedule. So I'm going to have to go deal with that too. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be able to go to the funeral. I'm not going to be able to do anything. And I can't lose this job because I can't be out of work because if I lose this job, I'm screwed. I've been trying to find more work, so I can get some more hours and put more in my savings just in case I need to, float myself for a little bit, If I do end up losing the job, like, I barely have savings right now, like, that's how bad things are. I mean, my family can hardly afford, like, to cover a funeral, so it's already difficult. My grandmother didn't have, like, life insurance or anything to help pay for the funeral. And then there's like my medical issue too, so I got to deal with that. It's non-life threatening. A lot of people just said, "Hey, why don't you just do one of those little fundraiser thing. Like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. You know, people got enough going on. Oh, he stole the bread. Stop breeding! Sorry, villagers. Yeah, some people suggested it, but I couldn't do that. People are, are going through a lot in the economy right now, and I know a lot of people have it a lot worse than I do. What I have is just like I dealt with my lung problem, but now I got to deal with my stomach problem, the hole in my stomach from the little injury. The thing that makes it so I can basically not eat anything without being left in agonizing and unruly pain. And I don't want to do one of those things. Like, I get, like, the GoFundMe things are meant to help people, but I wouldn't feel right asking people for something. Primarily because it was drilled into my head at a young age that I should never ask for anything. I know it's a subconscious thing, but it's not exactly something that's easy to beat either. It was permanently drilled into my head because something my dad said. Said I should never ask for anything. I mean, heck, I was in my car, unable to afford food, after I got kicked out of my home when I was younger, and I still didn't ask for any help because it's just, my head's too twisted from everything it went through. So I said, love to get better. I can't. I'm in therapy right now. I'm back in therapy, but I can't go until next month because work doesn't have the availability to give me the time off so I can get help. Plus, I don't think there's anything I could give back in the end. I considered getting a merch store up and running. Like a little merchandise store. Where t-shirts and like hoodies and things. I'm still a little new to the whole content creator space. But it would be nice to figure out how to do that. I'd like to do everything ethically. Like, I don't want to outsource to China for two reasons. The first part is the tariffs, but the main part for me is the factor that they use slave labor a lot. And, I'm not for that. Like, companies like Shein and Temu use slave labor. And, that ain't really, that ain't ethically right. And a lot of people might be like, it ain't affecting you, and, that is right, but also, I wouldn't feel good taking advantage of someone that is, has a rough situation. I know what it's like to be taken advantage of and be in a situation that's so horrible where, you're left in a bad spot. I feel for them. So, I don't really use companies like that. So I've been looking into it. I've been trying to figure out how to make my own merchandise. I wanted to get a 3D printer and try to do a little bobblehead thingy where different members of the crew and whatnot do different things. Those little Funko Pop things that people do. Or even do t-shirts and hoodies. Like, I actually gave my grandfather one of my hoodies with my logo on it as a gift to him for Christmas. He got it and he loves it. Me and my grandpa don't talk because he started drinking again, though, which I'm really upset at him about. He called me with, like, his words slurred and saying things, so I don't really talk to my grandpa right now. I want to talk to him, and, I want to speak to him, but I'm still pretty mad at him. Because some of his commentary about my sister was a little over the top. Yeah, that's good. Mm. That's really nice of you taking care of your parents. But yeah, pretty much I've just been trying to figure everything out. Like, it's definitely been a little difficult, especially with like my head injuries and everything, but it's not like I can do much. My insurance won't cover, the stuff to actually make my, get rid of my brain damage. I asked the doctors about it, and then they never contacted me about it. So I don't think my insurance is willing to cover the treatment to actually help with my brain damage. So I might not be lucky enough to actually get the treatment I need, which, it's okay. I mean, the major issue is like the bruising on my brain. I've been trying to get affiliate on YouTube again. Well, not again, but trying to get it in general. Yeah, I got bruises on my brain from my childhood when my dad was watching me. And then that's on the back of my brain, I'm pretty sure. And then the damage on the front of my brain is from the abuse I got from my stepmother, so. I'm pretty brain damaged all over. Though, I try not to whine about it too much. It is what it is, and there's not much that can really be done for it at this point. I didn't even know you could actually help heal the brain up until the doctor mentioned, like, doing a brain scan. Nice, man. That's really good. Congrats on that. That's amazing. Honestly, I hope I get affiliates soon. I have to keep making content. Right now, I am sitting at for watch time. If I go to that right now, my watch time is. So I'm at 800 subs, which is the first requirement. And it says I am at 1,011 hours out of 3,000 hours for video time. And then I have to get to 1,000 subs and then be able to get 4,000 hours watch time to get the official amount. The first one gives me access to memberships, supers, and shopping. Thank you. I plan to try and get like a store up and running. Thank you. I try to be chill and provide like a down to earth atmosphere best I can. I don't really try to be anything I'm not. Oh yeah, I added these here because I was trying to do some stuff. We had a zombie piglin in there. I don't know what happened to him. I think I accidentally murked them because I didn't want him there no more. So I was kid ready to do some other stuff. Doggo, 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 doggo. Yeah. I usually don't follow trends. I pretty much just do my own thing. Yeah. There's like, I know that one of my more popular thingies, so Neverwinter is definitely popular for my uploads lately. So, earlier I live streamed Neverwinter. 184 views right now. But yesterday's stream has 192 views, which I was really happy about. And the one before that has 272 views. Those were both from one day ago. So I'm really proud of that, and I'm happy that I'm actually back to my Neverwinter streaming again. I'm really proud of it. Like, getting back to my Neverwinter streaming. I stream Neverwinter in the morning. So I try to do that from 10 to 2. Tomorrow I have work, though, so I won't be able to stream in the morning. I could try to be up earlier to stream it. So I want to stay consistent with my Neverwinter streams. So I could be up at... So I work at 11. So I'd have to be live at... I'd say 8 o'clock? 8 or 9 o'clock? Oh, no, because I'm going to probably end up sleeping in. No, I could probably... No, I can squeeze it. Yeah, I could definitely be up. I just have to think about it. Yeah, it's a little coordination thing. I'm definitely having fun, just running around, doing this stuff. I like my Jeb sheep. We have the horse that's in with the cows. He's part cow, man. See him? He's got that brown and white spots. Part cow. I have my Jeb sheep. Jeb. He's not Jeb. Who are you? Jeb sheep. I was trying to make an epilepsy pen. I might just. Hold on. Give me a few here. Oh, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. 100-day hardcore horror mods, 100-player events, Hunger Games, Purge. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I mean, so you said you're doing a Hunger Games event yourself? So wait. Earlier, I probably was misinterpreting. Were you asking me to participate earlier, or no? Like when you asked if I was on Java. Sorry, since I have autism, I get confused easy with some offers and requests. That's what I was going to ask, because I figured, maybe I'd give it another go eventually. And honestly, I wouldn't mind too much. Maybe it could be fun. Maybe my small encounter with people on Java was just a bad batch of people. I've tried not to lop in entire communities over a few things. I mean, I'm willing to give it another shot. You seem pretty chill. How does it work exactly? Do we get a certain amount of time to build up? Honestly, I'd like to be able to participate and get more viewer count. And you'd probably have you'd have all my live stream footage since I have software for streaming on my PC. So you'd be able to use my footage as much as you needed to. That could actually help me grow too in the end, and I could maybe make some new friends. Okay. So I've seen the Hunger Games books, but I'm assuming it's a little different from it. I've seen the movies, but I'm assuming it's a little different than that. I think it's I don't know what thingy was called. So I'm just planting a lot of these down right now. So I'm getting ready to create Jebland. So one of the things I was considering doing was altering the farms a little more and trying to make them so they auto collect. But it would result in me also having to severely downscale. Alright, let's see. Let's start making some more sheeps. More sheeps. More. First of all, I wouldn't go into this expecting find new friends. Might be possible, but most people participating, at least in my events. Oh yeah, probably I would not make many friends in that category. My thought on that. But yeah, what's the premise of it? Is it like group survival or? Also, I'm kind of worried I'll talk some of their ears off. Alright, let's go get some name tags. Alright. So is it like the normal Hunger Games where you hunt people down and kill them? Or is it like a different type of thing that I might not understand? Like, can't believe I'm pulling from my beacons. And it will be worth it to get those name tags. Librarian. Do I have any librarians? Or who has the name tags? It's either the librarians or someone else. Hold on. Or play solo. You spawn in and try to get geared. Get as stacked as possible and kill other players. The event lasts 4 hours. Okay. That could be interesting. So it's kind of like a manhunt. Alright. I'm not sure how good I'd be. I'd probably be out within a few seconds. Is there any, like closing circle, like enclosed area? Event lasts 4 hours. So that's like the amount of time we have to kill everyone, or that's the expected amount of time we'll have. Uh, oh, sure, yeah, just, here. Add me on Discord. Then you just type to me over there while you're watching this, so you can hear my responses. I have my settings set up so I don't have, like, random people add me. Primarily because I get, like, random friend requests and I wouldn't know who it's from. Some of them were just, like, weirdos randomly messaging me. There we go. Alrighty. Are you still in stream, or? Okay, just making sure. Because I'm still running around, but I don't want to ignore your messages also. Because I can't type that fast. Right now I'm just hunting for name tags. Alright, let's see. Who's got name tags? I feel like it's the librarians, but I don't see any around here. Which means there's only one other option left. The guys across the water. Ah, true. Yeah, in about an hour and 7 minutes, I gotta go because I got I gotta go to, well, I pretty much cut the stream. I grab my weights and I start lifting weights for the last hour before bed. I've been trying to get my arm strength back because when I was trying to help someone out of a rut, I was unable to move their car. I used to be able to bench press a vehicle. Now I'm barely able to pick one up. So I'm like severely out of shape. So every day I've been doing curls. So I started off with 40, then I got to 60, and now I've been able to start doing like 100 curls. Up to 120 usually, which has been nice. It's a nice starting point. All right, let's see here. Um, I don't know why you named this guy Smitty. Maybe because he's a Smite guy? Yep. Oh, impaling. Gross. Alright, Explosivo? No. Fender the Mender? That's a funny one. Alright, oh, bouldering. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that like a more newer workout method? Well, that's cool. Cool. I just realized I might not have picked up my shulker accidentally. So I'm gonna go check that real quick. Oh, and hold on, I need coal first. So I'm gonna trade with some of those villagers for loot. Try and get some more emeralds. I'm gonna make a Jeb pin. Ready? Let's see. Let me pull up the stream chat. Sorry, hold on. Nice. Yeah, I like body weights too, but some of them just don't fit me right. Like, I found ankle weights, but they weren't exactly what I was looking for. I'm hoping that maybe something gets like something I'd really like to see become a thing would be like the Goku weights. You know, like the weighted like training gear, like him. I'd love something like that. Mobility and style. Now that's got to be like peak pinnacle. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could do a lot of what he does. Like, I actually wanted to get it and then just spend like 2 years just wearing it nonstop. Just see what would happen. I mean, obviously it would smell rank afterwards. Like, that thing's getting washed in a heavy duty. But I wouldn't want to take it off because I'd like to see if there is a way to possibly adjust a person to a new gravity if defining their everyday life via, like, weighing it down naturally. Kind of like, so people say, like, if we went to, like, a planet like Mars and our bodies adjusted for that atmosphere and then we came back, our bodies would feel completely different on Earth. I can't remember if they said heavier or lighter, though, because, like, it was definitely a weird concept. But think of it like Goku's, like, gravity chamber. Like, it would be interesting. I'm not saying that it's possible right now, but I'm not saying it's impossible in the future for something like this to be a thing. We're constantly innovating. I mean, technicality aside, planes put enough G-force into their maneuvering where your body weighs itself down to the point where it could knock someone unconscious. So that's why I definitely would like to see more advanced methods or more advanced things created for workouts. Though I know it is a long ways out, it would be nice to see something in a lifetime, you know? Weighted boots would be nice too. Like, all that nice stuff would be really fun. Yeah, I can't wait for the Copper Golem to come out. He's going to have his word cut out for him. For real. Like, I can't believe the amount of disorder. The only part of my chest that's organized are these. It's just cobblestone. There's like a food chest in the front, but you know, there's food everywhere else right now too. Oh, alrighty. Yeah, the food chest is right here. And right here. And right here. And this one was before, but it got all messed up. I didn't. Push-ups, dips, and pull-ups. I don't think I've heard of dips before. I'm assuming those are like, where you like, is that like a workout method in the water or something? I think Americans have something similar to that, but it comes with chips. I'm sorry, that's a corny freaking joke. That's fucked. I'm sorry. Produce me more tiny sheep. Okay. But yeah, definitely if this would like expose my channel more, I would definitely like to participate. That way I could actually like grow my channel just that bit more that I need. Let me find some more guys to trade with here. Hold up. You trade with me. You have no sticks. Hold on. I have sticks. Trade with me. But yeah, I suck at anything PvP based, but I'm amazing when it comes to survival. Oh, 100 player Parasite mod survival. Oh my lord. That sounds like it would be something awesome. 2 teams of, or 4 teams of 25, or 2 teams of 50, or a full team of 100, or just a free for all making allies. Sorry, when I think of something, my brain just shoots off into so many directions. Wait, it has? Oh yeah, I think I saw someone that did it once. That's probably what I thought. Su- I'm surprised I remembered now. Holy moly! I think I saw something like that like a year ago. I think. Like, I mean, I would, but I'm still a little skittish. Like, I'm hoping maybe after interacting, maybe more content creators will reach out to me. Plus, I don't mind. I don't usually interact with people unless I actually trust them in the end. Like my current partner, like me and her have been friends for 2 years, and me and her just agreed to meet in person. Primarily because I didn't fully trust them because of some of the horrible things that have been done to me. So like I'll only agree to something usually if I fully trust someone. Or have like an extensive like a higher level of trust for them. Like you've been in my streams so much for the past year, like I actually trust you, which is why I don't mind, participating. It could be fun. I'm going to be trash. I'll probably die within the first 10 minutes. But, I mean, it'll be fun in the end. Unless there's, like, sniper rifles that I can sneak. Freaking everyone else battling with swords. Meanwhile, me away with a freaking 50 cal. There we go. Alright, I traded more with these guys. Oh, there's gun mods on Java, and they're funny as all else. Like they are. I downloaded RLCraft and put assault rifles and grenades in it, just cause. It was so funny. True, true. I mean, you've been in streams for like a year. That's about the same amount of time that Extreme was in the streams before I let him in. To like the guild on Neverwinter. Oh my gosh, I just realized the funniness of Minecraft servers could be like so hilarious too. I mean, definitely getting integrated into the community would be a bit more. Oh yeah, Extreme Gaming. Before when I played Neverwinter a lot, he was in my stream. So for about like I believe it was about 6 months, he was in almost every like stream, I believe. And eventually, he tells it a lot better than me because he remembers a lot better. I got too much brain damage to remember things like this. But pretty much, he was in for a little bit, and yeah, eventually he just kept asking to join me, and eventually I was like, screw it, why not? I'll start you off. We'll see what happens, and I helped him out. Turns out he was part of like a really toxic group that was mean to him in the end. I felt bad for him, so I was like, hey, just chill with us, man. No one asked you for nothing. Yeah, but you still show up more often than not. Let's see. This guy. What's this guy got? Nothing. Pen and quill. Let's see if I got one around here. Hold up. Hodo! Let's see. But yeah. I would definitely be down to join in. It could be fun. Oh, yeah, I love doing this. I'll just enchant random things. Enchanted shears. Because why not? I'll put efficiency on it soon or something. A fortune. Oh, wait, no, it already is silk touch, so probably wouldn't work. Alright, sounds good, man. Take care. Yeah, this would be good because I've been wanting to get involved with the Minecraft community a little bit more. You know, other content creators. You too, man. Take care. There we go. Grab these. There we go. We got another hour to the stream. I should probably go make dinner at some. Actually, no, I'm not hungry. I can avoid eating for one more day. I am good, great, grand, and fantastic. Alright, let's do it. Actually, no. I'm kind of burnt out and kind of spent. I like Minecraft a lot. It's gotta be one of my top favorite games to play. But I've got a lot of top favorites. Like, I've got World of Warcraft as my top favorite. I've got a lot of games as my top favorite. It alternates. Like, rapidly with this ADHD. Just in general. But I'm gonna bounce, because I'm probably gonna go do some stuff for a bit around the house for an hour before I have to watch TV. Because I watch TV while I work out. I just sit in my chair, I lift my weights, I work my pecs, and I'm looking for a dumbbell soon because I want to start working my abs. I'm going to try and get my six-pack back. I'm talking a six-pack of ribs. Well, I mean, I am talking about... Oh, wait, no. Six-packs are on the abdominal, not the ribs. I got too much energy, man. I'm too energetic. I gotta go use the bathroom, too. Like, seriously. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Oh, wait, hold up. Jeb Sheep. JEB underscore. JEB underscore. Jimmy. Jeb Sheep. Jebry Sheep. Epilepsy. Give me a moment. I like Jeb Sheep. No! Wait, no, 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 no. Hey, get back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Jeb Sheep. Jeb. Oh, give me one moment. Alright, guys, so I am being requested to head over to the workplace later than usual, actually. Someone has been locked out of the building, and since I have a copy of the keys, I gotta go over and take care of that. So the stream will end up being ended an hour early. Take care, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. I will try to squeeze a Neverwinter stream in the morning if I can. It will be in the afternoon, most likely. Peace out. Take care.